that's what AI is in very layman terms. You don't need to go into very deep scientific ways, and don't think that you don't have a science background or you're not great at maths, so you don't have anything to do with AI. AI is for all of us. We can use AI in our work, like you said, in making presentations, using Microsoft Excel, in writing emails, as basic as emails, making your resumes. You guys will be making resumes soon because you have placements going on. You're probably first year students, but you will be making resumes, not just today, but throughout your life when you want to switch jobs. So AI will help you there also. So AI in very simple terms is train machines through a lot of data to think like humans, act like humans, to make decisions like humans. So a bit of theory to begin with. What are the types of artificial intelligence? Currently, we have three types. There's a weak or narrow AI, there's a strong AI, and there's a super AI. So weak AI is somewhere where machines are trained to do specific tasks, like your Alexa, Siri, self-driving cars. They're doing just a single task. Self-driving cars are just driving cars, right? Alexa, you give a single command, it will respond to you. So that's weak AI. When you train AI to do single specific tasks, and now AI is doing it much better than humans. Strong AI is when you teach AI to make decisions, not just do those tasks, but make decisions on top of the task. That is strong AI. And the third one is super AI. Super AI is somewhere where we're going to be much later. I'm just giving you a hint for the next slide. So super AI is when AI starts having emotions and desires of their own. So where do you think we currently are? Are we at weak AI in the stage of development, strong AI or super AI? Where are we currently? What stage of development? How many for weak? Nobody. Strong. Okay. So a lot of buzz around AI, especially since ChatGPT was introduced last year in November, but you will be surprised to know we're still at the narrow AI. We're still not in the strong and the super phase. So just imagine where you headed 20, 30 years down the line. We're still at a very nascent stage and already so much buzz around it. So imagine what sort of development we're looking at, what sort of progress we're looking at in AI, say by 2050, 20 years down the line, 30 years down the line. So this is narrow AI where we are, and this is the sort of buzz that we see already around us. So many jobs getting displaced, so many new jobs getting created, so many tools coming up, so many things that you can do through AI. So I'll just go a bit into the theory part of it. What is AI getting used for in various fields? So if I look at healthcare, it is helping doctors in imaging certain things, in diagnosis. For patients, it is helping them give reminders for their medications, for their appointments. If I talk about finance, like I believe most of you are finance students, so banks like JP Morgan are using it for fraud detection. What AI does is reads a lot of data, sees where the outliers are, and detects what is going wrong. It detects fraud in finance. In insurance, it is helping nowadays in underwriting. It is helping in claims processing. In education, so education is actually my favorite piece of it. It's very interesting what AI is doing. So like all of us know, all the students are different. हर एक का learning pattern same नहीं होता. कुछ weaknesses होती हैं, कुछ strengths होती हैं. What AI does is AI has developed certain apps. So there's one example. It's called AIR Maths. So what you do is, like I am a student, I solve a particular maths problem. I upload it on the app. The app will see where is it that I'm going wrong. And the app will tell me where I'm going wrong. It will tell me how to improve that. It will give me the next 10 questions based on my specific problem. So it is creating a very personalized learning journey for me, which probably I might be scared of going up to my teacher and asking, where am I going wrong? So AI will do it all for me. I don't need to go to a teacher. I don't need to be scared of judgment. I can just take the help of AI, and AI will give me a personalized tutoring experience. Transportation, all of us have heard of probably Uber getting into self-driving cars through AI, and also traffic management, because AI is reading a lot of data. It helps clearing the congestion in smart cities through traffic management. Retail, all of us shop on Myntra and Amazon, so we know that we get specific recommendations of what we have been shopping for. And I'll give you very interesting examples of how Amazon, Alibaba, the largest e-commerce platforms, are using AI nowadays. Manufacturing, it tells in advance की machine कब खराब होने वाली है, तो downtime कब आएगा. So it reduces the downtime by telling you much in advance की machine शायद खराब होने वाली है. So you plan your everything as per that. So like I told you, so what Alibaba uses it for is that it predicts the buying behavior of a consumer, and it tells Alibaba कि इतना stock कर लो अपनी inventory को because इतने orders आने वाले हैं. Amazon is gone a step ahead. It not just analyzes कि कितना आने वाला है, it ships in advance. So what it does is, if I as a consumer have been buying certain things since years, Amazon predicts that probably next month में मैं ये 2 items खरीदूंगी. It will ship it to its shipping center much in advance, even before I hit add to cart. So that's the power of AI. You're saving your entire logistics, inventory, warehousing costs, optimizing everything. It's not just the big companies like Alibaba and Amazon, even the Indian companies like Nirami. So Nirami is a health-based company. What it does is it helps in breast cancer screening much in advance. And Dukaan, you've heard of, I don't know how many people have heard of Dukaan, but it has been in the news because of AI recently, and I'll tell you why. So Dukaan is a company which helps merchants make e-commerce platforms for their selling their products. Dukaan is using it for customer support. So it has replaced a lot of its staff with a chatbot. And what it is doing is कि initially जब customer response query आती थी दुकान पे for their customer service center, 2 घंटे से ज़्यादा का time था response time. With this chatbot, they've reduced it to less than 4 minutes, and they've replaced a lot of their human stuff with that chatbot. Artivatic. So this has use cases in the insurance industry where this AI platform helps in underwriting. Just simple claim processing होते हैं insurance के chatbots are doing it. No more humans required. Risk assessments, AI is doing it. So these are Indian companies. Very few examples which I've taken, but there are n number of examples which have just come up in the last 1 year. Anybody seen these human robots till date? Gia and Sophia. So Sophia also has a citizenship from Saudi Arabia, and she's been named the UNDP's first innovation champion for Asia and Pacific. And Gia developed in China. She responds to basic conversations. So what China is doing right now is it's producing mass human robots. So what it predicts is that these sort of human robots like Gia, who can respond to basic conversations, will ultimately take over the menial jobs, say in restaurants, like nurses in hospitals, even in households doing those jobs. So imagine these are the sort of robots might take away the jobs if you don't learn how to use AI correctly. So my entire point of telling you all of this story is that AI is doing so much. So you guys who are going in the corporate world have to know what AI has in store for you. So you have to learn. So now the point is that you guys have to learn how to use this AI so that you can make use of it and not be displaced because of AI. So when you think that AI can take your job, that's true. AI cannot take your job. AI is an enabler. Somebody who knows how to use AI will take your job, but not AI. So it's important for you guys to upskill yourself, to upgrade yourself, to know how you can use AI in various fields of work so that you are far better than anybody else. There are, of course, certain challenges. There's a lot of data which is involved, so there is a privacy challenge in data because it takes away a lot of your personal data. There is data bias because there's no human brain, it's only a machine, so it's data in, data out. There is no stop factor. Nobody's kind of brain on whether that data, which was initially fed in, was right or wrong, whether there was bias or not. And then transparency and bias, like I said. So these are the challenges. But obviously when there are challenges, there are opportunities, right? So what are the opportunities? Okay, I'll tell you that in a while. So these are some news articles which I took out, like I told you, you can't replace 90% of their staff with a chatbot. So somebody who doesn't know how to use it or somebody who's not very well abreast, just servicing customers, those sort of jobs will eventually go away. AI technology causes 4,000 layoffs in May, 18,000 job cuts in May. So these are the sort of news that we're already looking at, that too when we are only at the weak AI stage. So imagine when we move the strong or the super AI, what's going to happen. So it's important that you guys realize the importance of artificial intelligence, take it up, learn how to use AI in various fields, which I will tell you in a bit. So yeah, these are the opportunities. So like I said, while AI is taking away a lot of jobs, it is also creating jobs. It is creating jobs especially for people who know how to get work done out of AI. So ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा, आपको तो काम कराना आना चाहिए. You no longer need to work like ज़्यादा मजदूरी नहीं करनी है. You need to learn how to get work done out of it. Whoever knows how to put that right command, how to get the work done from a specific tool for a specific task, will be at the top. Whoever doesn't know will be left behind. So that's the entire idea. Opportunity, obviously, social impact, like I said, in healthcare, it is education, AI is helping. So a lot of social impact of AI. Entrepreneurship, a lot of AI startups which have come up in the last 1 year got immense funding. So these are the sort of opportunities that we're looking at. The roles that do their work more productively and effectively. So that is the opportunity that now we are looking at. So like I said, what's in it for you? You guys need to upskill. You guys need to learn how to use AI. Okay, so like I was discussing before with sir also, we are at that age when we had typewriters before and we moved to computers. We are again at that age. So you have to move to that computer. You can't be staying on a typewriter. You can't be still spending 2 days to make one presentation. AI will do it, like you said with Java. It is just a 1 minute job. So if my peer in the company is making the same presentation in 2 hours, this will be me who will take 2 days. Obviously my boss will promote my peer and not me, right? So it's important for me to know the right tool to get that work done. So that's what I said. When employees fully grasp this, they will be in a strong position to improve and do their job. A lot of organizations are giving AI training to their employees because they realize the fact that when you can improve your productivity by using these tools, it is good for the company. So it's highly trying. Every company is trying to give those AI trainings nowadays to get the most out of their employees. Okay, so how many of us make presentations? All of us. So you said Gamma, one of you. Anybody else who's using AI for making presentations? You. Gamma. Okay. So I just 2 out of a group of almost like 60, 70 people. I think that's a very small ratio. So guys, you need to wake up, learn how to use these AI tools, and see what AI tools are around you. You can't be spending hours, you can't be spending days, nights, and weekends on presentations. No. If you're still there, you will have a tough time going ahead. So it's time that you learn. And to learn, I'll tell you how to learn that. Working on Excel, all of us. Making resumes, you have to when you go for jobs. Writing emails. Everybody writes emails, whether you're in a club, so a man will be writing emails, right? Making reports, presentations, reports, all of us do that. AI can help you in all of these things. You don't need to spend a lot of time. AI will just drastically cut down your time by 1/10. So see, basic use cases. So these are various AI tools like emails. I don't know how many of you have heard of these tools, but this is just a very small list that I've come up with on the top of my head yesterday when I was writing this. There are at least hundreds or thousands of tools for every single thing. So like emails, ChatGPT writer. Anybody who's used that till date? Okay. So ChatGPT, almost I think all of us know how to use ChatGPT. We just say, give me an email, write an email on this. ChatGPT writer is a plugin in your Gmail. So what you do is ChatGPT writer, you tell ChatGPT writer within your inbox, you click on compose, you go to chat, you install that plugin and say that, say for instance, I have a product launch coming up, I want to invite guests to this. ChatGPT writer will write 100 to 100 emails for you. You don't need to spend that time on writing that email anymore. That's very passive. Don't waste your time on all of that because these tools will do it for you. You know how to upskill yourself and think of more decision-making strategic roles once this is done. Because most of the people who graduating coming in the corporate or even in the corporate, they're upskilling themselves in all of these tools. So you need to know them very well. And again, ChatGPT writer is not just going to write those emails for you. It's going a step ahead. What it's doing is it is reading the unread emails in your inbox. It is creating a response for those. So that's the part that AI is getting into. There's a new, just I think day before there was a news that there's a dock which you can just plug in your computer. You know, COVID time में बहुत ज़्यादा calls भी हो रही थी, है ना, call meetings हो रही थी. So that dock you plug in, what that dock does is, even if you know, थोड़ा सा zoom out तो हो ही जाते हो, तो सारा आपका जो call है उसका just दे देगा, उसकी notes बना देगा, और जो call के बाद जो to do actions हैं आपको कब करके देना है, वो भी आपको दे देगा. This is the power of AI. This is where we heading. And the ChatGPT writer sort of tools, they scan your inbox, they go through all the unread emails, they tell you these are pending tasks. This is when you need to deliver it. You need to call this back. It will give you 10 points. So this is what you will look at when you move into corporate. So this is for Gmail, for Outlook. Most of us will be using Outlook when we go into corporate. There's another plugin called Mail Maestro. But this is not it. This is not the only list, right? There are many more. And whatever you do, you can make resumes, presentations, work on Excel, you can make emails, you can make websites through ChatGPT within few minutes. You know, making websites. I don't think a lot of people know how to make websites, but we can. I don't know how to code, but now even coding, I'm doing Python through ChatGPT. And you can even have LinkedIn. See, there are various ways how you can use AI to earn LinkedIn. You can create videos, you can just write a script. That script will get a voice. You just put that script in a tool and say narrate. AI will narrate it for you in whatever language you want, in whatever voice you want. You can select the voice, you can select the language, and AI will do it. You can create images. Mid-journey. How many of us have heard of Mid-journey? It's a very honest sort of. Okay guys, wake up. Know about all of these tools, learn about these, and summarize documents. You know, when I was working in my job, I used to go through huge tenders, 300, 400 pages. It used to take me probably an entire day to make notes out of that tender. Now I don't need to do that. ChatGPT or other tools will just summarize it for me. I upload that PDF there, 400-page PDF. It gives me the notes. It gives me the summarized version within minutes. So that's how fast we move. You know, if my peer gives a summary of that entire document to my boss in the next 5 minutes and I take an entire day, what do you think will happen? Obviously, I'm left behind in the race. So, to upskill, I have recently started my YouTube channel and I'm a content creator. I've been making a lot of videos to tell people. So, I have been discussing with people because since ChatGPT came in since last year, I was doing a lot of research on AI and how I can effectively use it because I've been working in the corporate since 10 years. I see a lot of use cases which I can do in my own work. So, I was discussing with people and that's when an idea struck that why not make demos out of it because still a lot of people are very clueless on how they can use AI and upskill. So I thought I'd just create my own YouTube channel, which is out there, gone live 1.5 months back. So I made various videos on make money through AI. I've told a lot of ways how you can use AI to make money. I've told a lot of ways how you can write emails with AI. I've told you how to make PPTs with AI. So not just Gamma. Gamma is not a book that I've covered. I've covered many more tools. So in today's presentation, I've made through Gamma. You can see that this is the OS's background. Yeah. So one more thing is that this AI is not be all and end all. It's not like you just give a command and it's done and you can submit your work. No. Still a lot of human intelligence is required on top of what AI is doing. So it was not like I just put in emerging trends or opportunities in AI. I got a presentation within a minute. So that was the base work which I probably in my office I would have got an intern to do it or some of your staff to do it. I don't need them anymore. The base work was all done. I got whatever slides I wanted text slides, I got text slides. Whatever design I wanted, I got that design. On top of that, I only had to think. So after I'll tell you how to do this. So Gamma helped me make this. If you want, I can give you a demo of Gamma also so that you can see how presentations are made. I'll do that. So I asked Gamma to make it for me, made it for me. Second step, I went to ChatGPT and I said that I want content for telling students on emerging trends and opportunities on AI, and please customize my content to business program students. ChatGPT gave me specific to what do you want to talk to business program students. So all of that groundwork, all that thinking, which would have probably taken me a day, it was done within 2 minutes. And then I only had to fine tune it and see what I want to tell. So that's how fast presentations are getting made. So you guys can log on to my channel and creating a lot of videos around it. You can see various tools that you can use to upskill yourself, to learn how to write basic, how to write emails, how to make money out of AI. Like this is a big opportunity. You can really make a good amount of money through using artificial intelligence. You can make presentations, resumes, cover letters. So a very interesting thing that I covered in one of my videos by making resumes, which is very relevant for you guys, is that one thing that I say is that you can't just make a resume and float it around the same resume to all the companies. You get different job descriptions for each company, right? ChatGPT can help you right there. So you say that this is the particular job description. You get those job descriptions, right, when companies come on campuses for placements. You put that job description in ChatGPT and tell it, please fine-tune my resume as per this job description. And you give some basic details about it. This is my graduation, post-graduation. What ChatGPT will do is, it will fine-tune your entire resume to fill in that keyword which the job description has. So you change your resume as per each job description. You give a different resume, and one more very important thing for you guys would be that जो भी company का logo या brand का है उस color में अपना template बना के दो. Templates के आपको AI के through मिल जाएंगे. 3 templates. You can go to Canva, you can go to Click Resume, ZE, whichever AI tool you want. Within a minute, it will write your entire resume also for you. It will give you a good template also good to submit. There's one app which I've covered in one of my videos called Click Resume. So what Click Resume does is, if I tell them this is my graduation, this is my post-graduation, and I want to apply for the post of say content writer or a financial analyst, Click Resume will make my resume. So it will say कि आपका ये graduation है तो आपके ये points होने चाहिए, आपके ये internship किया तो ये points होने चाहिए, it will create my entire resume as it is. So you don't need to sit down and struggle with what you want to write. You don't have to really rack your brains. You get all your groundwork done and then put your brains on top of it. So really learn all of these tools. You can go to my channel, see all the videos, you can upskill yourself. I'm uploading more and more. And the future of AI, guys, it is that all the companies will be using AI more and more for predictive analysis. They will be looking for employees who will know how to use these tools, because every company wants to pace up, they want to step up, they want to move ahead. If they have employees who are good enough with AI, who can get their work done productively more and more faster and faster, they will be preferring those people. So if you allow me, I'll just give you a demo of Gamma. Yes. Is there internet connection?
Yes. कर दो.
ठंडा हो गया ये बहुत ठंडा है
I would like to take a moment and extend a warm welcome to Professor R. Venkatraman sir, Dean Examination and Coordinator at the Center. Thank you so much, sir.
Is it connected? Connected? Okay. Okay, so I'll start with the demo. Okay, so I'm starting with the demo now. So I think making presentations is a major concern for all of us, right? We take a lot of time. Huh?
एक फाइल गुड़गांव ही कर दो ना फाइल कौन सी कर रहे हैं एक फाइल गुड़गांव में क्यों कनेक्टेड
Okay, so I'm just going to this tool called Gamma.ai. Okay, so this is the first one, Gamma App Generate AI Presentations, Web Pages and Docs. Okay, it's a free tool, so we sign up for free. I will log in because I already have a login ID here. I've been making a lot of presentations through this, like today's. And trust me, in my 10-year corporate career, almost every week I was making a presentation, and this one is a savior.
phone is here. पानी पूछ लो उससे
First thing, I'll be signing in for time, otherwise it's a second job. Don't worry. Okay, so we've logged in after a lot of verifications. Okay, अब मैं क्या करूँगी? Create new, generate. We just click and it's done. So Gamma is not only making presentations, आपको कोई document बनाना है, उसको design करना है, AI will do it for you. Web page बनाना है, Gamma will make it for you. I'll show you how to make a presentation. So I'll click on presentation. Type a topic in any language. Which topic?
AI.
Financial markets, AI. Okay, so let's take future of artificial intelligence. It's as simple. I just type a topic and I click on this arrow. तो प्रेजेंटेशन बनाते हैं सबसे पहली चीज क्या करते हैं? आउटलाइन सोचते हैं कि कितनी स्लाइड्स की बनानी है, हर स्लाइड पे क्या क्या कंटेंट डालना है, क्या हेडिंग होना चाहिए. गामा ने ऑलरेडी मुझे दे दिया है. It has given me some 7 topics for 7 slides. So I don't have to think too much. It's saying first type introduction डाल दो, फिर overview of AI, types of AI, current applications. So this is my presentation for today. Future of AI, potential risk and concern and conclusion. ठीक है? अब क्या करना है? नहीं पसंद आ रहे टॉपिक्स तो कोई बात नहीं, इधर कर दो ट्राई अगेन पे क्लिक करोगे नए टॉपिक्स दे देगा. So you don't have to stick to these topics. If you have some particular topic in mind, तो मतलब सोच लो हटाना है, फ्यूचर ऑफ एआई हटाना है, कोई और टॉपिक डालना है, यहाँ पे इसको इरेज किया और वहाँ पे वो डाल दिया जो भी. अभी आई एम टेकिंग दिस ओनली व्हेन यू मेकिंग योर प्रेजेंटेशन. यू कैन थिंक कि जो भी टॉपिक है उसके हिसाब से अपने कौन से अगर माइंड में पहले से कि मुझे ये कवर करना है तो आप इधर डाल सकते हो। और कोई ऐड करना है कंक्लूजन के आगे एंटर दबाया, जो नई स्लाइड खुद के माइंड में कि मुझे ये भी शो करनी है वो डाल दो। यू क्लिक ऑन कंटिन्यू। अब यहाँ से डिजाइन, pick a theme. What theme do you want to make? Which design do you want in your presentation? Just think of a design. I like this one. I'll pick up the green one. Body and link. अगर मैं surprise me पे click करती हूँ तो it will give me some design on its own. Either I can choose or I can ask AI to choose a design for me. अब मैंने design choose कर लिया, click on continue. AI is creating the presentation for me. I just need to sit back, have a coffee and relax. AI will do it all for me. I don't need to do anything. And not just your content, it will give you pictures. See, the first page is come, pictures आगे हर एक के साथ. AI is generating it. It's that fast. Pictures भी आ रही हैं. Your presentation is done, guys. कितना टाइम लगता है इसको खुद बनाने में? एक दिन तो लेते कम से कम सोचने में क्या टॉपिक चाहिए, क्या पिक्चर्स डालनी है, क्या डिजाइन डालना है, क्या क्या करना है. AI ने करके दे दिया. Either you can use it as it is, या कुछ सोच लो, कुछ चेंज करना है कहीं पे, कुछ और इन्फॉर्मेशन डालनी है, कोई नया साइट डालना है, कर लो. But it is very important to learn these tools to get ahead of the curve. If in the corporate you don't know all of this, you will be left behind. Somebody who knows this will definitely take your seat tomorrow. Last year I did my corporate appraisal with ChatGPT. It was the best out of all. I was the highest ranked person. I don't know how much work I did, but it was the best. So that's the power of AI. So it's very important as you upskill. You can go to my channel, you can see all the demos. This is one tool which I have explained. There are many more like this. I have also told you how to make money out of AI, which is very important. You want to create a side income, you want to have a pocket money as a student, or you want to generate a very good income. So I left my job recently just to research on AI and I'm making a very good side income through AI, which you guys can also do. It's very easy, just give half an hour, 1 hour a day, and AI gives you very good income. That's the pace, that's the year that we are in, that you know. You don't need to depend on your permanent jobs. You don't need to do anything. AI will do everything for you, but you need to learn it very, very well. You need to upskill yourself. You need to upgrade. So this is one example of a presentation. I've given many more examples on writing your resumes, which I think will be very, very, very relevant for you guys going ahead. And so the prompt that you give ChatGPT is you paste your job description and tell ChatGPT to make your resume as per that. Because what companies do is there's a system called ATS. So that's our tracking system. What it does is जो भी keywords होते हैं job description में, that is what they want to see in your resume. काफी companies तो क्या करेंगी, वो keywords नहीं दिखेंगे आपके resume में, तो आपका resume side वो AI से ही छटवा देंगे कि इसके keyword ये वाला है, इसको ये particular task आता है, skill आता है, तो रखो, नहीं तो resume out. They won't even see that resume because they'll be getting thousands of applications, probably 500, 600, जितने भी students हैं. We're all in a corporate phase. We all want to get that job, right? So your resume has to be to keyword दिखना चाहिए. ChatGPT will do just that for you. Job description में से वो keyword निकालेगा, आपके resume में डाल देगा. अब उसको बताओ कहीं graduation है, post graduation है, उसको पूरा fine tune कर देगा आपके resume को. अच्छा सा template भी दे देगा. So I hope you enjoyed this demo and you can go for the rest of the demos to my channel on AI with Ritika and you can learn all of those. So that's it from my side today. Any thoughts? Anything on AI that somebody wants to discuss?
Questions?
And you don't need to be scientist, data scientist or a science background. I'm also finance background. You don't need to be very tech friendly to work with AI. It's not a science only domain. You can use it for very basic things, emails के लिए. You can even make videos. I've given the demo of this tool called Picture. Picture में क्या है कि आप ChatGPT से स्क्रिप्ट लिखवा लो, स्क्रिप्ट डालना वहाँ पे पूरा वीडियो बन के आ जाएगा, कुछ कर लेंगे. AI बोल भी देगा, पीछे वीडियो भी बना देगा, म्यूजिक भी डाल देगा, सब कर देगा. 2 मिनट में वीडियोस भी बन जाते हैं. So that's how fast AI is. So use all of these tools, learn all of these. Yeah. I would suggest make another Gmail account to log in everywhere if you want to do that. Otherwise, there's no particular issue. Obviously, that's a major challenge of your data privacy and breach. But that's not just for AI. I use a separate email account to log into any other application. I keep my basic account different, and to log into any other application, I have a different Gmail account. So that's true for any app, not just for AI. So do that. Make a different Gmail account to sign up anywhere. So a lot of companies have put restrictions, like especially the government bodies that have been working in the past, the embassies, they put a lot of restrictions on what AI tools you can use. They restricted that, but they have their own set which they can use. That's a good question actually, because embassies and governments are restricted to some AI tools, not all, but they're creating their own space and employees can use it.
Like for example, in our class, write a letter, and all of us wrote it with the help of ChatGPT, and all of us gave the same letter to sir. Ma'am, then how it is useful for us? Like we are not brainstorming, and we
Yeah.
are just dependent on AI.
So I got that question day before from my cousin who's graduating recently from GMC. She told me that everybody is giving the same prompt. We're all getting the same answers. How can you submit the same thing? So the entire thing behind ChatGPT also is you should know how to give that prompt. You know, everybody uses ChatGPT. So वो prompt एकदम customize नहीं बनाओगे ना. So like I told you कि अगर आपको कोई script भी लिखवाना है ChatGPT से, you don't just say give me a script on future of AI. You say give me a script on future of AI. This should be 2 minutes long. I want to cover these topics. Not everybody will give the same prompt as you do. They might just say, we want to write a letter for this particular purpose. You give 2 more things in there. You say, I want to cover this, I want this to be these many words, and then you create your own letter. One more step ahead. ChatGPT will give you a different thing. You go to a site called Quillbot, Quillbot. It will rephrase the entire thing for you. Paraphrase. Yeah, you were smart. You've been using AI. Okay, very nice. So there are ways. You give specific prompts to ChatGPT. You personalize your letter. Don't just say write a letter on this topic. Learn how to write that prompt, which is important. So I'll give a ChatGPT tutorial video also on my channel. You can go through that. You can see how to give the correct prompt so that you don't fall in the race doing the same thing to everybody and then getting dismissed. Yes.
I'm wondering that depending upon AI, we produce a lot of content over there. So there's a lot of repetition in Google search. That's where the results which we want will not come up as we wanted because all the scripted data is also on the internet.
Yeah, so that's what I told her also, that you give a specific search requirement. And then like I said, AI is not beyond an end. You have to put your human brain on top of it. Like I told you, we still at weak AI. We're just giving them a prompt, we're getting a specific task done. AI is still not at the strong stage where it can make decisions for you. AI is still not at the super stage where it has its own emotions and desires. So it's not like AI will replace you. AI will be an enabler for you. You have to put your own brains on top of it. It's just that AI gives you a base work. Like this presentation it gave me, I can't just submit it. I can't just speak it out in front of you like that today, right? I made some changes on top of it. It's just that fast-paced my work. So while it's giving you all of that search thing, all of that search material, you customize that search material by giving the right sort of prompts, which I have discussed on my channel. You can go for that. Give the right prompts. Learn the art of giving the right prompts. I don't know how many of you have heard that a lot of jobs are getting created for this profile called prompt engineer. So prompt engineer is somebody who knows the art of giving the right prompts and getting the work done out of AI. So I think this is the best profile probably because you just have to get work done. वो आना चाहिए काम कराना कैसे जिसको आता है काम कराना कैसे he or she will be on the top. So give the right prompts, put your own brains also on top of it, customize it to yourself. AI is an enabler for you. It will not replace you, don't worry. You have to put your brains on it.
Ma'am, how can AI identify frauds?
So what AI does is it works on large data models. Like JP Morgan recently came out with the news that it is using AI to do fraud detection. So it looks at the long data, large data sets. It looks at where the outlier is, where data is going wrong, and then it tells you. Even in insurance, it's studying a lot of data, it's doing risk assessment. So what it's doing is it's taking out the anomalies, the outliers in the data, because it's studying a lot of data. For us humans, we also do it, but it's slower. So when you go to AI, so I was working in the reinsurance space before that, and we had underwriters in the company. We had clear underwriters, but with AI coming in and doing all of their underwriting and all the data crunching, we don't need the junior underwriters per se. We don't need interns or the basic starting level people. So that's what it does. It studies a large set of data, gives you the outliers, and detects fraud.
Ma'am, like suppose we create a lot of robots and allow them to suppose make a work, but we can learn it. Poor people can't, like they cannot afford. Don't you think it will replace their job?
I don't think poor people can't learn AI. It's all of these tools are free of cost. If they want to, they can. And in fact, my entire aim with content creation has been that when I was trying to learn AI, I was going through all of these YouTube channels or demos or through websites. Everything was in English around me. So that's when I realized there are a lot of people who don't know how to speak English. How will they learn AI? That's why my entire search started, and I created my channel in Hindi. So Hindi is a language which I have been giving these demos in. So and internet के आजकल कोई बहुत ज़्यादा cost नहीं है. Everybody uses WhatsApp, everybody uses Facebook, YouTube पे भी हर कोई जाता है. YouTube पे हर कोई different languages में demos देख के सीख सकता है. So it's a will. You should be willing to learn it. That's it.
नैना वर्चुअल सुपरस्टार है इंडिया की वो रोबोट है कि ऐसे AI टूल के तरीके से बनाया गया है उसको?
I am not aware of that. Sorry.
इंडिया फर्स्ट सुपरस्टार.
Okay. Not aware of that.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Aghi. Ma'am, I want to ask, like, ma'am, what's your take on creativity versus AI? Does AI can just create pamphlets or with sketch pens and stuff. There was the feeling that we are brainstorming, but AI hampers that. I think what's the take on this?
Yeah, I think that's true to an extent, it does. But then obviously, I don't know how many of you been using Canva. Canva is a be all and end all of creativity. Posters, charts, resume के templates, हर चीज Canva में मिल जाती है. YouTube के thumbnails मिल जाते हैं. हर चीज. So if you want to create your Instagram post, Canva पे हो जाते हैं. So it does create, hinder your creativity to an extent. But then obviously I'm sure कि उसको as it is तो use नहीं करते होगे. कहीं ना कहीं changes तो करते ही हो. So it is giving you a base, like I said. Obviously, you get that starting point. आपका time बहुत बच जाएगा AI से, but you'll not, let your creativity go away because you will put your own brain on top of it. You will see इसमें क्या changes करने हैं, क्या करना है. वो colors वैसे के वैसे भी होंगे, थोड़े से change होते होंगे, design थोड़ा change होगा. वो base देता है आपको AI. It will not hinder your creativity. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Last question. Yeah, in my personal experience, I've been using ChatGPT and Bard. मुझे लगता है ChatGPT से अगर मैं email लिखवाती हूँ तो लगता है मैंने ये लिखा इतनी अच्छी English हो गई. Bard थोड़ी सी देसी दे देता है. So it depends on where you want to put your content. But both are good. Both are equally good. Depends on the prompt that you give. You get the information as per that. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The key takeaways from your different experience have been enlightening. It has been an engaging and a captivating session for all of us. Thank you for taking out time for us and investing in the students of IPS. Your words have empowered us and made us aware of the world of AI. Now, we have prepared a quiz, a thoughtful quiz for the students by the FMC team. So we request the team members shown on the given 5 minutes to answer the quiz.
Section B. Section B. Section F. Yes, ma'am. Fill this and give it back to you.
Thank you for your participation. Now the Google form is closed. I hope everyone was able to answer to the best of their capabilities. The result will be announced soon. Now I would like Vanshika to give the vote of thanks.
I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor R. Venkatraman Sir, Dean Examinations and Coordinator of IBEX Health, and Faculty Coordinator of Student Council, Dr. Ritika Chaudhary Ma'am. We would also like to extend our gratitude to our Faculty Club Coordinators, Dr. Bhavna Chhabra Ma'am and Professor Aghi, for being with us throughout the event as our support system along with the wonderful participants. Now, we would like to announce the results of our quiz and would request Professor R. Venkatraman Sir and our respected faculty to hand over the certificates to the winners. So our second runner-up is Riya Grover. Our first runner-up is Shanke Chauhan. Shanky Chauhan. And winner of our quiz is Ishika. Thank you, everyone. Now, I would like to give my special thanks to the digital marketing cell of IDS Gurgaon for covering this event. Now, I would like the faculty coordinators of the Financial Market Club, Dr. Bhavna Chhabra Ma'am and Professor Navneet Saxena Sir, to give the vote of thanks.
So, I would like to extend a very heartfelt thanks to our guest today, very special guest, Ms. Ritika Aghi. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming today and for giving a session on such a contemporary topic, I would say. Students, you must, the presentation was excellent, it was outstanding, and we as teachers also have learned so many things, so many tools that how we can make our own presentations also, and then how we can change the content, or maybe sometimes we can create the videos also out of it. Okay, that is one. I would request all of you, to just go through her resume, right? So that is again very insightful, and you will be very happy and surprised to see the kind of qualifications and the kind of leap she has taken in her professional journey. And so once again, we are very thankful to you. I think this session was very, very knowledgeable, and the attendance is not as much as I expected it to be, but still the ones who have come here, I think so they have enjoyed this session to the best. Am I right? Yes, thank you so much. Also, I am Professor R. Venkatraman Sir, Professor Ritika Chaudhary Ma'am, Navneet Saxena Sir, the complete team of FMC, the complete team of Students Council, the complete team of Samvad, and the complete team of DMC for helping us organizing this event. Thank you so much.
my resume, like ma'am was saying, in the last 10 years I switched multiple roles. So like I was discussing before this event with one of your students, I always say that job ke piche mat bhago. Job to mil jayegi. You have a career, you have your degrees in place, right? Go for a good career. Keep on learning, keep on upskilling yourself, keep on learning. See what new opportunities come your way and grab it. Job ke piche mat rehna, job mil jayegi, don't worry. Just learn, just be ahead of the curve and do what makes you feel good. Because for the long term, you can only survive when you enjoy something that you're doing, right? So that's it. And do log on to my channel, Learn here with Ritika, and see all the demos. I hope that will help you. And I'm uploading more and more videos every day. So by the time you pass out, you'll be all ready for your corporate career.